it again, DFF Army. Sorry for the absence, but Passover, Easter, whatever holiday, just family time got in the way, but all good. We're back at it again. DFF Film Room, Jayden Reed edition. Super stoked to do this one. Jayden Reed's a pretty exciting receiver. I didn't know too much about him before I got into the film, and sort of kind of fell in love with him. I wouldn't go that far, but I do really like this guy, and I think he exhibits a lot of the traits you want to see that can translate to the next level. I think some of his best traits are route running, separation, burst, and footwork. I think where his game suffers the most is lack of yak ability and elusiveness. That said, he comes off the line like he shot out of a cannon, and he's a really, really solid route runner. So let's hop into the tape and let me show you what he's got. Again, this is wide receiver Jayden Reed out of Michigan State. First one here, you don't really have to go far to kind of see what you want to see, and this is the first clip against Illinois. 5 seconds into the game, you just see that smooth release, the quick feet, and acceleration right off the line. And again, you see on this whip route, he doesn't get the target. But again, I think you just see how quickly he comes off the line here, almost at top speed already. Puts his foot in the ground, real quick start-stop ability. Boom, puts his foot in the ground, turn around on that whip route, and gets out quick, creates separation for himself there. Obviously, there's a little pick play. I like the smoothness and quickness off the line running that route. Another one here with no target, but I think he just shows really good route technique on this one. Just fires off the line, almost at top speed. You just see here again, off the line. Showing that out route. Boom. Burst up field quickly. Obviously no target. Play went completely the other way, but you still like to see him playing through the entire play and finishing the route there and get himself open. Here's more really good route technique from Jayden Reed. You see he presses the defender here, puts a sharp move up field and crosses instead, as if he's at top speed through the entire route from release. And good catch in traffic here too. But just see this move again right here where he steps inside. Boom. Fights the defender off with his hands, works back in. Like, that's how you beat press coverage. Physical, quickness, suddenness, right off release. So we're going to see some short area quickness, really good footwork. Again, some press coverage, light press, backs off, quick feet, good sharpness, gets that separation, easy completion. All right, here's one where you just know he's instantly getting this target. He is absolutely shot out of a cannon on this route. And just off target. I mean, what are you going to do about it? But you just see his speed through the route here. Again, you're just going to see that speed through the route, almost at top speed off the line. Shows that little shoulder fake outside, bursts inside, creates some separation for himself. And again, here you see he gets up on the defender's toes right there, waits for his hips to be turned around, running upfield, and then he can sit it down and get himself open. No target though, all good. Another one, on the defender's toes right here. On his toes, you see he has the defender turned, still running backwards. He sees he can just sit it down, and he's going to use some physicality, or he's going to use his hands to also fight him off, push him off a little bit, create that separation. Target was coming his way. Didn't quite get there, but he was open. Here's a really good job of Jayden Reed sticking with the play and just finding a zone, following the quarterback, and getting himself a target here. See him work all the way across the field, just settles down in that zone there. Right? And you just see him stick with the play. You want to see more of that. You see him work across the field here, right here. You want to see more of this. You don't want to see him give up on plays. You want to see him stick with him and get these targets, earn these targets. Here's a real crisp route against Wisconsin. Nice catch in traffic. And again, you can see, doesn't really have that elite yak ability, but he does have some. Like, he definitely can run after the catch, but I wouldn't describe it as above average. And I wouldn't say that he has the elusiveness to just evade defenders all over the place. I don't think that's really his game. I think mainly everything is before the catch, a lot of really good route running, a lot of really good detail, really good smarts, right? This is a heady football player. Here he shows a little bit of that yak ability that he does have. Again, makes that guy miss. Good catch to run transition speed, makes a guy miss, but I really don't see that above average wiggle, in my opinion. I think Jayden Reed shows some pretty good pacing and burst on this route. He's kind of just slow off the line and then burst through the route there. Again, you'll just see him here, slow, and then burst through that route. Check out this really good separation off the line with this shuffle and then jab. Just that alley shuffle, single move off the line. Really nice move here. Shuffle, shuffle, jab step, crossover. You can see the basketball going through his legs right now. Crossover, boom. Separates, touchdown. I don't know how you look at this kid and don't think he's a great route runner, has a great release, definitely going to translate to the NFL. Here's something you don't see much of in his game. Bending around here a little bit. Still gets the target, still catches the ball on the sideline, no issue. I will say, however, 99% of his routes are run really clean with good sharpness and not bent. All in all, I really like Jayden Reed. I think he exhibits above average traits in route running, burst, separation, all things that will translate to the NFL, where he can get himself open and he can earn targets. He does lack that yak ability and elusiveness, but he can still create some yards after the catch, and it's not like he's not elusive at all. But I think he does lack those above average traits, which does cap some of that elite upside. My rookie rankings aren't finalized yet, but he will fall somewhere in the late second round. He's going to be in my top 10 wide receiver rankings, but likely towards the back end, 8, 9, 10 range. The analytics community may not love him because he had a really down year his senior year, and he's a little bit older of a wide receiver, but he had to transfer out of school very early on in his collegiate career and missed an entire season. Then he suffered a freak injury his senior year, in which he had a lacerated back that kept him out of a ton of games and from producing. The year prior, he had an absolutely awesome season where he had around 60 catches and over 1,000 yards, and he absolutely would have replicated that if he were able to stay healthy in his senior year, and would have looked much better on the spreadsheets. So I think he might get unfairly docked for that at some level, but we know that no matter what the reason is why these guys missed or came out at a late age, that the overall group has a lower hit rate. So we do have to keep that in the back of our minds, but we also do have to put some context around it. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And I do really like what I see on film. I'm excited to see what the NFL thinks of him and the kind of draft capital he's going to get. I hope you enjoyed this edition of the DFF Film Room. If you like what we're doing at the Dynasty Football Factory YouTube page, please subscribe and follow me on Twitter at Beaman DFF. And I will be back again soon. Stay tuned.